The past year has been tumultuous for G-Dragon, particularly in these final months as shadows of uncertainty loom. Whispers swirled about G-Dragon potentially departing Y Entertainment upon the conclusion of his contract. Initially, the company hesitated to affirm or deny these rumors, creating an air of anxiety. Remember, G-Dragon has devoted nearly 22 years to this company, playing a pivotal role in its rise to fame. Thus, if Y were to lose him, it would undoubtedly send shockwaves throughout the industry. Fans speculated that the agency would go above and beyond to retain his presence, especially as they appeared on the brink of losing Blackpink as well. Yet, this did not seem to materialize, and Y's vague stance only fueled concerns. The absence of G-Dragon's name on YG's official list of contracted artists for 2023 sent fans into a spiral of worry. There were also rampant rumors that G-Dragon had inked a deal with another label, but nothing was substantiated. By the end of September, murmurs suggested he had aligned himself with Warner Records after his visit to their Los Angeles office. Still, no official nod came from either party, adding to the atmosphere of uncertainty. Nevertheless, the plight over his contract with YG would soon pale in comparison to the storms ahead. On October 25th, shockwaves rippled through the community when reports broke that G-Dragon had been summoned by the Incheon police over suspicions of illicit substance use. It's crucial to note that the authorities had yet to find any concrete evidence linking G-Dragon to these allegations, yet he found himself at the police station nonetheless. A chaotic aftermath ensued, but the crux of the matter lay in YG's response to this unfolding drama. Their declaration was stark. It's challenging to provide an official response, as he is no longer an artist under our banner. This statement only served to further complicate the situation rather than clarify. It remained ambiguous whether this referred to the expiration of G-Dragon's contract or an acknowledgement of his signing with another entity. Fans were understandably discontent with this vague recollection of events. Resentment brewed against YG. It felt wrong to many that YG had distanced themselves from G-Dragon given the monumental legacy he had built with them. Into the interrogation room nonetheless. A whirlwind of chaos ensued for a time, yet what truly matters is YG's reaction to this turmoil. They responded with a terse statement claiming it was hard to officially comment as he was no longer an artist under our banner. However, instead of clarifying, it deepened the confusion. It remained uncertain whether they made this remark because G-Dragon's agreement had lapsed or if they were simply acknowledging that G-Dragon had affiliated with another agency. Nonetheless, the public's dissatisfaction was palpable, and who could blame them? Even with the mysteries surrounding their relationship, people felt unsettled by YG's deliberate disconnect from G-Dragon, especially considering how much he had devoted. Even though we were oblivious to the true nature of their fallout, it unsettled many that YG had so publicly distanced themselves from G-Dragon, particularly considering the magnitude of his influence. Aware of the gravity of his situation, it had even been suggested that this scandal was YG's calculated revenge for the drawn-out contract renewal, but such claims were purely conjecture. Yet, the betrayal from the very company he had loyally served since 2002 felt unacceptable to many, including G-Dragon. G-Dragon undoubtedly shared this perspective, but we'll delve into that shortly. Fortunately, his relentless efforts to prove his innocence, steadfastly asserting he had done nothing wrong, worked in his favor. From the outset, he firmly denied all accusations and was eager to assist the authorities, including voluntarily presenting himself for questioning. G-Dragon had aced the initial tests, emerging negative, and garnered support from a significant segment of idols and industry veterans. During this tumultuous period, numerous unfounded rumors circulated about him, alleging he had been impaired at multiple public appearances. Whispers suggested he arrived at the police station completely hairless, and various insinuations aimed at tarnishing his reputation continued to spread. He fought back, initiating legal actions against malicious postings and pursuing lawsuits against YouTubers who ignited these damaging rumors. Remarkably, he even received an apology from JTBC for disseminating false reports about him. All things considered, it appeared that his reputation was gradually on the mend, with his standing among fans and the public being revitalized. Despite enduring a challenging ordeal, it became evident just how unjustly he had been treated, all because of baseless rumors. Then the media was hit by sensational news. G-Dragon might have inked a deal with a new agency and was gearing up for a monumental comeback on November 28th. He tantalizingly shared a video on his Instagram featuring music from his track Dana Comedia off his 2017 album Kwon Gong. Its Korean title, Soak, translates to new song. This ignited a fervor among fans, hinting at the possibility of new music on the horizon. Just a day later, he conspicuously erased YG's name from his social media, signaling a potential break from the company. However, it wasn't until December 5th that reports surfaced revealing G-Dragon was on the verge of signing an exclusive contract with Galaxy Corporation for the slanderous report they made against him. Ultimately, it seemed as if everything was falling back into place for him. His pristine image among Nyson and the public was being diligently restored. After enduring a grueling ordeal, it became clear just how cruel they had been, all due to their blind belief in baseless rumors surrounding his character. Then just as swiftly, another bombshell struck the media. G-Dragon was rumored to have inked a deal with a new agency and was also gearing up for his monumental comeback. On November 28th, he unveiled a striking video on his Instagram. The music in the video echoed from the track Dana Comedia from his 2017 album Kwon Gong. The Korean title Sok means new song, igniting fervor among fans and hinting tantalizingly at the possibility of fresh music. Then, a mere day later, he erased Y's name from his social media accounts, signaling a potential severance from the company. However, it wasn't until December 5th that whispers emerged about G-Dragon nearing an exclusive contract with Galaxy Corporation, was on the brink of securing an exclusive agreement with Galaxy Corporation. The corporation was far from a mere entertainment agency. It was a powerhouse dedicated to managing intellectual property and crafting compelling content. Whispers circulated that he might renew his contract with YG, but that prospect seemed more elusive than ever. In response to the swirling rumors, YG addressed the situation on December 20th, stating, "At this moment, we cannot provide confirmation regarding the renewed contract with G-Dragon." This vague reply painted a troubling picture, amplifying concerns that G-Dragon and YG had parted ways under less than favorable circumstances. On that very day, the unsettling news broke that G-Dragon was no longer associated with the company. Their terse announcement paid homage to his significance as a pivotal artist, wishing him well in his upcoming ventures. Then on December 21st, director Jo Soo of Galaxy Corporation called for a press conference at the JW Marriott Hotel to unveil G-Dragon as the latest addition to their roster. Director Jo opened the session with a bold declaration. Galaxy Corporation had officially signed an exclusive agreement with G-Dragon. He also addressed the substance use scandal, highlighting that despite being innocent, the backlash had inflicted significant pain on G-Dragon. He condemned the online harassment targeting their artists as an egregious violation of human rights, demanding that the netizens responsible remove their posts by a specified deadline. As for the reason behind the delay in this announcement, Galaxy Corporation revealed they had awaited YG's confirmation of G-Dragon's departure. However, something felt decidedly amiss in this entire sequence of events. On December 22nd, Sportsoul heightened the intrigue with a report claiming G-Dragon had indeed wished to renew his contract, with YG Entertainment coming alarmingly close to doing so. His desire to release a new album was palpable, indicating he was fully prepared to forge ahead under YG's banner. Yet, amid the unraveling drama, he had a change of heart spurred by YG's dismissive stance. Sources hinted that YG had abandoned him, stating they couldn't respond since he was no longer their artist. An industry insider revealed that had YG supported G-Dragon while Young Hyun-suk faced prosecution, the tides might have turned dramatically. Harassment targeted at their artist as a blatant infringement of human rights, demanding accountability from the netizens behind these vile posts, granting them a deadline to retract their statements. As for the unforeseen delay in the announcement, Galaxy Corporation revealed that they had been anticipating YG to formally disclose his exit from the company. Yet beneath the surface, something felt amiss about the entire situation, and Sportsoul confirmed suspicions on December 22nd, releasing a report that unveiled G-Dragon's actual desire to renew his contract with Y Entertainment, revealing he was on the verge of doing so. He had been eager to unleash his new album swiftly, prepared to embark on his next chapter with the company. However, amid all this, he had a change of heart due to YG's troubling stance. It was reported that YG had thrown him under the bus, claiming they couldn't respond as he was no longer their artist. According to an industry insider, had YG stood firm beside G-Dragon while Young Hyun-suk faced prosecution, it could have reshaped everything, cast him aside, claiming they could not comment since he was no longer their artist. An industry insider revealed that had YG supported G-Dragon while Young Hyuk faced prosecution, it would have altered matters. A prosecution inquiry that might have unfolded differently. Posed a formidable challenge for the company, yet they failed miserably to shield him. Galaxy Corporation entered the scene with CEO Choi Young-tae, a longtime ally of G-Dragon, offering unwavering support. He didn't just lend moral support, he also provided critical legal advice shortly after rumors of G-Dragon's exclusive deal with Galaxy spread like wildfire through the media. Jungkook, furious at the news, urged G-Dragon to patch things up with Galaxy, yet recommit to YG. But G-Dragon defied expectations and opted instead to sign with Galaxy Corporation. Reports suggest that G-Dragon's growing discontent with YG played a big role in his choice. Yet, after all he endured, can you truly fault him? As previously noted, G-Dragon has been a loyal member of the company since 2002, dedicating virtually his entire life to them, starting as a trainee at the tender age of 12. YG didn't exactly roll out the red carpet. They made him and his fellow member Taeyang serve as backup dancers for artists' concerts throughout Korea. Even after these grueling sessions, they were forced to commute back to their dorms like ordinary concert goers just to wake up for school the next morning.